Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Caitlin from Florals.com and today I'm participating in a YouTube hop and it's a scrap stash roulette. So there is my list of items that I have to use. They were randomly picked from a member of our group, and if you came from Audrey's channel then you're here at my channel. I'm Caitlin. Nice to meet you new people. And next you'll be heading over to Christina's channel and I'll have a link down below for her video as well. So right now I'm working on the vellum portion of this challenge, and I have this paper stick that has these vellum bits that you can cut apart. And this one's a pocket, and it was kind of hard to cut because some of the lines weren't as straight as I'd like them to be, but it works out in the end. And it's a really pretty diagonal striped pattern on it. This paper stick that this came in is from DCWV. And I got mine at a discount store called Ollie's, and I believe they sold them at some point at AC Moore. And for this layout, I'll be scrapbooking a photo of my dog, and he's just a really cute pup, so I thought I'd scrapbook this photo of him. So some of the other things on our roulette wheel that were chosen are ribbon, ephemera, flare, and a roller phrase stamp. So basically for this challenge, those are the supplies you have to use on your layout, and that's basically all you can use on your layout besides like letter stickers and ink if you need to use ink as well. So I'm going to cut down my photo to 4x4 because I've been really into square photos lately. And as you can see, I have my ribbon at the ready to go along I'll actually be gluing that to the bottom edge of this layout. And the polka dot paper that I pulled for the background is from the same mini album DCWV stack. So I grabbed a little recollections tag to put in that vellum envelope that I put together there. So that's a good place for journaling. And I'm going to mat my photo with this cute butterfly paper from Pebbles, and it's from their garden party 6x6 paper pad. And I'll also be putting some fun foam on the back of that so it has some dimension. I got my fun foam at the dollar store and it was relatively cheap and I haven't run out yet, so that's good news. So I really wanted to do some ruching with this ribbon on the bottom thread here. And so as you can see, I run my glue along and then I have to go back and glue down all the little tabs that were there afterwards. There are better glues for this, I just didn't happen to have any nearby while I was doing it. This ribbon, I believe, is from American Crafts as well. It came in a double set, so it's green and then a green and white striped as well. Currently looking through all my ephemera and little bits and pieces. The challenge says ephemera, so I end up removing the doily because technically I'm not supposed to have it. And I instead work with these clouds from the Jelly Bean Soup die cut pea pod parts, whatever the heck they call their products. And I really like the way this came out. I do rearrange some of the clouds because I don't like the way they came out, but I also used one at Flare, which is part of the challenge as well, and it's from the Project Life brand and their Kiwi collection. So I used the green and white speckled piece there. So now I'm looking through some of my other die cut pieces, and if you guys didn't know, I store all of my die cuts in these iris containers. The little photo box ones are perfect for all the die cuts. So I'm just trying to reposition all of my clouds here. And I was just pointing there because I'm showing you that I'm trying to make a visual triangle. As some of you probably already have heard on several other people's channels, that's a great way to get the eye to move around the page in a great manner. I don't know how to explain it. So I decided I want to use ribbon a few more times on this layout. I'll actually use it 3 times in total. So it's going to be part of this top cluster up here. I decided not to ruche it that time though. So once I had that adhered and this little cluster in place, I'm going to further make my pocket stick And this is pretty much how the layout ends up looking. I do put the photo in the center of the page, and I really like how I included this. There's a staple that I use on this little tag in the ribbon, and I really like the way it came out as well. I'm just using my Tim Holtz tiny attacher for that, and that works perfectly because I use that also on the bottom and top ribbon, I believe. I do use it a little bit. So now that I am committing to where my photo will be, I'll start adding all of my die cut ephemera pieces and some more fun foam so it's on the same level. And this little piece right here, this little tree branch, I don't know if it's supposed to be a twig or what, but I end up using it just because I don't think I'll use it any other time. So I thought this was a good time to use it. I'm just using my Scotch Quick Dry Glue since it's such a tiny piece. If you guys head over to my blog, I'll talk about how I use this color scheme a lot for some different types of photos, like outdoor photos, indoor photos. I just gravitate towards this blue, green, and yellow color scheme a lot. And now I'm going to use this roller phrase stamp from Project Life and some Studio G teal ink. I'm currently going to test it out first because I'm not sure if I like this color ink. I do end up liking it because it's a good thing because I only had blue and purple ink currently. I finally have all of my black inks and other neutral inks, but I only had blue at the time of this, so I'm really glad it worked out. So I end up using that in 2 spots as well. One on the top left and one in the sort of bottom right. And that completes that part of the challenge. Looking back at this vellum sheet, I decided to pull out this little bow, and that takes me a while to cut out actually. But it was really easy to put together, so this might be a good thing to find as a template online, so you can cut out your own bows in all sorts of colors and textures like vellum or acetate or anything like that. I didn't use all the pieces, I don't think, though, because there are the 2 major pieces and then a third. No, I do use the third piece actually. So basically I put that together without using vellum tape, and it's still struggling today to stay closed. So I might have to go and use a different kind of adhesive to fix that. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that yet. But it looks really cute on the layout, so I'm really happy that I got to use it. And I hope you guys enjoy this layout. It's almost done. I'm just going to rearrange a few more things and put a title on this layout. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go check out Christina's and all the other lovely ladies videos. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.